I just spent an hour to figure out exactly how I want to install my LED flashing. I'm a very visual person, so doing things like this, little tricks like a string and the duct tape to figure out exactly how things are going to look, what type of LED you need to use. For us, when I set this up, I realized that I'm gonna need at least a 12-inch piece of LED in order to have a good overlap. Because if I go, let's say, with this pitch that I want, that would look really, really nicely with our attic, if I go and use an 8-inch piece of LED, I'm only getting a 1-inch overlap, and that's not good. If I use a 10-inch piece of overlap, that's just about 3 inches, which for me it's very close. If you're gonna be buying it, might as well just buy the 12-inch. And I see that I'm not really cutting into our roof too much or at all, really. So now if I'm getting a 12-inch piece of LED right there, I'm getting really nice aggressive 5.5, almost 6-inch overlaps between my pieces of LED that are going to be coming out of my chimney. Visual person, if you've never done things like this, just go out there and have the test of what looks right? Or like what looks good. To me, it needs to look right and it needs to look good. So like, it's like I always say, you need to know what it's supposed to look like, and then you try to replicate it. And having little visual aids like this helps a lot when you don't know what you're doing.